I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
I feel like we had the talent enough to take it all the way.
Team goals were to win a state championship.
So, I mean, like, the record is what it is. I mean, we had a really tough schedule this year, but I still feel like with what we had, I still had a great season overall.
Our team had a bunch of dogs, and we fought as hard as we could every day. I don't think our record really shows what our team's about. Even though it's not what I want, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I felt like we could have done better, but we did the best way we could have without winning a state championship.
We were a really young team in the beginning of the season, had a lot of young guys starting in certain positions. And I feel like throughout the season, they got more experience and they started to understand the game more and understand what they were doing. It was really tough coming in as a young guy and having to be put in a big role or having to play a big part. I played a lot my sophomore year, and it was a tough adjustment for me. So I totally understand how it was tough for them. And it's one of those things where till you get enough experience, you will really never understand, no matter how well you're coached or how ready you think you are.
Biggest challenge I faced this season was definitely stepping into a leadership role. I knew a bunch of people were looking up to me, like especially the guys in the receivers room. And I just knew I had to be vocal, and I try my best every day. And that was for sure the hardest part for me.
Well, I mean, I think our captains were really close this year, and that was really good because a lot of times after games or after losses, we'd get together and think about what we could do to kind of change the tide.
I feel like the team's successes and failures had a big impact on me being a captain, because it's like it means a little bit more than you, and you have a little bit more responsibility. So when you go home, it's not just when you're here that you gotta work on things. We had to work on things, like Sean said, we would get together, hang out together, and talk about what we can do to improve, not just as football players, but to be closer together and be better teammates to each other.
I am a loud guy in general. Leading, I felt uncomfortable for a little bit, getting in guys' faces, but as the season went on, the first 2 weeks, even after camp, I was ready. It was just a role I needed to step into.
To be honest, I kind of was just a hard practice. I was kind of but I felt like we needed that. Our team was really young this year, and they needed influence, and I just tried to be that influence.
like most football teams are senior heavy or upperclassmen heavy, and we had like every single grade playing, and like not a lot of experience. And it's especially when you're losing, it's hard to have people buy into. Like I feel like we're Salle, we're so used to winning 7 or 8 games a year. It's hard to get people to buy in when you're losing. I mean, being like over enthusiastic about certain things, especially like there was, we were on a 3-game losing streak, and it's hard, especially you can feel it at practice. That it's hard to be excited to go out there every day for 2 hours and, like kick the of each other. It's hard to do that, but you just gotta, put a smile on your face and go out there and do it every day.
After Calvert Hall, when we came off when we beat them and came off the 3-game losing streak, I feel like we kind of recognized the talent we had. We felt like we were actually a pretty good team after that Calvert Hall win.
I mean, our highs were really high when we won games. I mean, just thinking, just one in particular, Calvert Hall. When we won Calvert Hall, we all came together as a team, and it was a really fun time. The lows were definitely low. It was definitely a high and low season. So, like the first time we lost to Prep, it was low, and we all felt it, and we came back harder. And next week in practice.
The most difficult part of the season was dealing with injuries and basically playing with a new team every week. 4 or 5 weeks in, we weren't playing with like the same starters every week, but eventually like things calmed down and we got to play together and we started building chemistry, and it helped us improve.
I didn't like losing at all.
It wasn't what we really expected. It wasn't a season that any of us really thought it would pan out this way. But I feel like towards the end, we really came together and actually started making some major progress. We played together. Even our last game, I think, which was our best game of the season, we really proved that no matter what the situation is, we can play together as brothers, teammates, and we could accomplish something.
I think we became a lot closer as the season went on. We started out kind of, I wouldn't say distant, but not as tight-knit as we were at the end.
Well, I mean, for me personally, I got injured, so it was so what? Repair myself, heal myself, take the time when I'm recovering to recover, don't focus on anything else. And then once I get back on the field, start playing. As more of a whole perspective team kind of thing, I think it means next guy up mentality. Like I said, we had a lot of injuries, so it was important for our depth to be able to play.
You could really tell the vibe of practice changed when we were really upbeat, and then we suffered a couple big losses, which definitely hurt everything that I was doing in my life. It's no fun to lose, but since we expected to either go undefeated or have a very positive winning record, it was just, life definitely wasn't as good after the first week since we lost a couple games after week 1.
Early on in the season, I got injured, and I was just on the sideline watching, and I kind of took some of the losses and put them on myself because I wasn't out there with the team. But once I got back and I showed what I could do, I was confident in my ability.
It let me know that losing wasn't the end of the world, just get back up and try even harder.
Energy tonight. Remember what I told you guys earlier in the week, right? We've progressively gotten better, and despite the score of last week, we were incredibly competitive. All right, play to the end. That's what we need to do now. We need to be competitive from the very first snap. All right, let's not let them get out of the bag thinking they can win this game. All right, let's take it to them and take it away from them right in the first snap. Here we go. Down 3. 1, 2, 3. Down.
Preaching and teaching the gospel. We settled down in a shitty town, a broken home and a Bible. I've been everywhere since then. I saw what really mattered. Now when I look back on all that pain, it brings me
you know, you guys really helped me throughout like this whole football season with a lot of things. And, you know, you guys are just really great guys. You know, I love being around each and every one of you guys.
Looking back at the season, I am happy with like what I've accomplished.
Thank you for the last 4 years. I really flew by, and you're all my brothers.
I hope to stay in touch with all of you, and I love you guys.
I would say to my fellow seniors that I love them, and like thank you, because without them I would not have been here where I am today.
First off, I love all you guys. You're my brothers, and I wish you all luck, whatever career or path you choose to take. Best of luck, but I had the best 4 years with you guys, and you guys are some very special people. I just appreciate everything you guys have done for me.
You guys have made it the best 4 years of my life, and I'll definitely remember you guys the rest of my life.
Be appreciative of what you're given at LaSalle. Not a lot of people have the coaching staff, weight room, and people that just care about you like LaSalle does.
I know Sean said this, but I feel like I was a freshman yesterday, and it really flies by. And now all of a sudden I'm going to be graduating in a couple months, so enjoy it while it's here.
Come here with an open mind and an open heart, and come here willing to work your butt off, and just come here willing to learn and just be the best version of yourself, because everybody here is here to help you. Everybody here wants the best for you, and the best thing you can do is let them lead you, and just be the best version of yourself and just work hard. You know, come here willing to work, ready to work, and ready to make a difference in your life, your family's life, and in many others' lives. Awesome. Thank you, Liam.